My name is Mike Villeneuve. I live in Mountain, which is just west of Winchester. Having had such an excellent experience recently, I felt it was important to share some of that perspective. This experience just stood out for me as such a stellar exemplar of really excellent care that I was happy to share some comments about it with the people at the hospital. I was quite sick by the time I got there, and despite all we hear about hospital wait times and hallway medicine and all those sorts of phrases, I was taken in right away. Had really excellent team sort of descend on me, nurses and doctors and nursing students. I had an array of electrocardiogram kinds of tests, blood tests, x-ray, CT scan. Like, I had the whole works that you could possibly get. I was on a med-surg unit within about 5 hours. No inconvenience. Humor, professional, welcome, we're going to take good care of you, and they did. And I was there only 2 days to get stabilized, and I spent in total 17 days. And I just had, from that arrival in the ambulance to the time I walked out the door, because I couldn't walk at first, I couldn't even stand, absolutely tremendous level of care. When I arrived, I couldn't stand, literally couldn't stand. So you feel very vulnerable when you're at a point where you can't get off the floor. And then, you know, when you come to a place where it takes 3 people to help you just pivot from a chair to a chair, you're needing a lot of care. So I felt really vulnerable, really exposed. Nothing bothered them. Nothing bothered them. But the people who came from the lab every day, like every single morning, charming, kind, morning people, one poke, never twice. The people who brought the meals 3 times a day were terrific. The lady who cleaned my room, and like nothing was too much for anybody. And can we get you water? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want me to push your wheelchair out into the hallway? It was just a constant stream of professionalism on the one hand, and that's the science part, and the just human kindness on the other. It was just unmeasured, incomparable, I guess is the word I want, to anything I'd experienced before. And I had 17 days to watch it. It wasn't a one-day sample. So it was really just a terrific experience. There's an attitude of energy about liking one's job that permeates the air there. And typically in the morning, I'm not a morning person, but as you do, you say, "Hi, how are you?" "I'm fine, I'm good." "Did you have a good night?" "I'm fine." "How are things today?" Well, there was never, "We're short," or sometimes they were short, but it's okay. And I would say, "How long have you been here?" That's usually my sequence. "Oh, I've been here 8 years," and I say, "So you like it?" To a person, I wouldn't want to work anywhere else. I love my team. I love this floor. I like the environment. And I thought, it's almost like you wonder, is someone getting you to say this to me, but they don't know me? But there was this one example. I had a chance to wheel myself out for the first time on a Saturday afternoon to visit my dog. And coming back in, there was a fellow in full uniform and a mask and the whole thing, cleaning the main lobby. I said to this fellow, "Hello, how are you?" You know, just only the 2 of us there. And he was very polite and doing well. I said, "How's your day going?" "Great. I just love doing this. There's nothing I would rather be doing. I'm really proud of doing this. I was made to do this kind of work." And I remember I was sitting in the wheelchair and I said, "Well, thank you, because it looks so professional." Here's this lovely fellow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, when other people are probably watching football, telling me that it's just what he was made to do, couldn't like the job anymore. And I thought, well, that's, WDMH couldn't have a better ambassador than someone who says that to the people who are walking in the front door. It was amazing. thanks to the team at WDMH, and I could never begin to remember all their names. They were right there when I needed them, and that made all the difference. And we worked together to get me going and get moving quickly and get back home so I could be here alone safely. And one thing I wanted to share was I noticed around the hospital there's some 3 values, I think, stated, and then there's the words compassionate excellence. And they really live out those values. So it's nice to see that it's not incongruous between what we say we do versus what really happens on the ground. And they really live out that philosophy, and I will always be grateful for that.